Hi everyone, this is Brian Hayes and welcome to part 2 in our series on pitch bend exercises for the saxophone. In part 1, we looked at a simple exercise where we played the notes of a C major chord, C, E, G, and the octave C, and we bent each one of those notes a semitone lower, then back up to the original pitch. If you haven't checked out part 1, please check it out because I also spent some time in that tutorial on the actual process of doing the pitch bend. Today I just want to give you an alternate exercise that advances the concept a little bit further. Today we're still going to be in the key of C major and we're going to stick within one octave from third space C. I am demonstrating on the E flat alto saxophone, but I will have some backing tracks at the end of this tutorial where I will record it in the key for the alto sax, and whilst the tenor sax will play the same physical fingerings, I'll record a backing with a guitar lead guide track in the right key for the B flat instruments if you want to do this exercise with a play along guide track. So if we play a C major scale ascending through one octave, now obviously when I'm playing that, all of the notes are straight. I'm not doing any pitch bend at all, no vibrato, just playing it as if you were playing it on a piano keyboard. Now I'm going to drop every one of those notes down a semitone and return to it. I'm going to start on the pitch, I'm going to drop it down a semitone and then return to the original pitch. First of all, I'm going to do that using conventional fingering, the way we would normally play on the saxophone. I'll put up a music score here so you can see what I am actually playing. And I'll slur each set of 3 notes. So tongue the original note, finger the next note, slurred over those 3 notes. Like this. So if you watch my saxophone there, you can see for every one of those sets of 3 notes, a lot of action happening on the saxophone keyboard. I'm having to use different fingers to create those different pitches. The pitch bend exercise is to simply play what I just played, but only using the fingering for the highest of those 3 notes, the root note. So finger C, pitch bend down with your embouchure by lowering your jaw, ya, ya, and as your jaw lowers, your bottom teeth lowers, the pressure on the reed lowers, and aim to pitch bend down that semitone and then bring it back up. So that same exercise I played a minute ago becomes this. Now obviously you would never use the dropped jaw version of those notes. The tone is never going to be as clear and the tuning is never going to be as accurate as if you use the fingerings. The whole idea of this is to build some flexibility and strength in your embouchure so that you're not stuck with a lock jaw approach when you're playing. Because the real beauty of the saxophone and of all the wind instruments is when we can play that human vibrato sound. So what I'm doing when I'm using vibrato is just a minor pitch bend, a fraction of the pitch bend that the exercise requires us to develop. There's 2 backing tracks now, one for the E flat instruments and one for the B flat instruments. The notes, the fingering notes are identical, but I've changed the key of the backing track. Use the guide track to accurately pitch bend. Try and get your pitch bend to right down to that semitone and right back up to the original pitch. The guitar being a fixed pitch instrument like a piano, it's a good guide instrument to target your own saxophone pitch bend tuning as you're doing it. Hi everyone, this is Brian Hayes. I really hope you enjoyed today's music instruction video. If you did, then you've joined the millions of viewers who have benefited from content on my free music education YouTube channel. Can I ask you to consider two things, please? If you haven't already done so, please subscribe to the channel. That way, you'll be updated every time new content is made available. Secondly, if you are in a position to do so, please consider making a donation towards the ongoing costs of producing these videos. It's safe and easy to do so. It's done via PayPal. There's a Make a Donation link on the home page of this channel under Home About. And there's also a donation link in the text for every video. Rest assured that any and all monies received will be reinvested in making this channel the best, most informative, content-rich music education channel of its kind anywhere on the internet. Thank you and bye for now.